So we're coming back to kayak. This is part 2. And what I've done is I've cut ends of these off. They look a bit too long, so I've cut them off. I've got the tape down just to tighten them up a bit, but obviously to make sharp edges. And then I want to make some flotation devices. So, like I said, I've got these bars. And what I'm going to do, I got these, so I've taped them up. Sorry, I've glued them up. I want to tape them all the way along. I'm going to fill them with polystyrene or something. And then put them underneath, screw them up, so I can still get roller off. And connect them to that. Like I said, wrap it with tape. Fill it with polystyrene, whatever bits of polystyrene I can find lying about. But my name bigger, these any good to you? I were going to buy some tubes. So they're quite strong. So that's what I want to do. And obviously, these will help either side of the flotation device. And what I'll do is, I'll drill through, make sure I put a nut at the other side so these can come off. Obviously once they're connected to there, they can come off. And when I store kayak, I've got enough room to store it. So that's where we're up to at the minute. So I've had to nip to the shop and get some bits. I bought some 5mm by 20mm bolts. They're obviously going to go through the kayak. So I've got 2 packets of them and a packet with 10 of these, and a bit smaller. They're going to go in the flotation devices. But yeah, me with polystyrene, like building kayaks and stuff, don't I? So I've only got this polystyrene, and I want to put the polystyrene in them to make them more buoyant. And obviously when you push down them, they do squeeze a little bit, so that'll stir them up a bit as well. And then I'm going to tape them up. So I'll show you when I've done it. So when you're drilling these, be really careful, because you put too much pressure and you will have to crack the plastic if it's going to do something very similar. You can use any types of tube or whatever, something capped off. So I've got these on. I'm going to put the bolts in now, take this off, put the bolts on. Do the same there, measure it all up, make sure it's all right. And then I'll fill it with polystyrene. I'm going to leave it, fill it with polystyrene first so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to cover it with tape. There, I've bolted it. Gone through there. And I've bolted it. So that's one done. Let's go do this one now. And then, like I say, there's just screws back on, and it will be airtight once I've filled it with polystyrene and put some glue around it. I'll make sure it's airtight so no water can get in. So that's that side done, all filled. You see, I've put a bit of pressure on that and it squeezed it down, so that's why I'm going to fill them with polystyrene and filled. And bear in mind, this stuff goes everywhere. So make sure you don't do it in your missus's kitchen, because she will not be happy with you. That's first one done, all taped up. All been glued. Glued these, make sure there's no water going to get into it. But that is a good flotation device. It's solid now. Brilliant. So I'm going to do the same with the other one. So going through my knick-knack box, there's like all knick-knack box, stuff I've saved over all these years. I'm trying to find bits I might need for the kayak. And let's have a good look. That is definitely going to come in handy. So what I found was the best thing to do is sit in the kayak and find out where you need stuff. Just screwing that down, you can see I've connected to my landing net. Bear in mind I need to make everything Kevin proof. So you can land your fish and pick it up, and even Kevin can't lose that landing net because it's screwed down to the boat. Like I said, Kevin, love you to bits mate, but everything's going to be Kevin proof. So going back from my knick-knack box, I found a piece of pipe, what would always split, obviously off some old fishing tackle. So my idea was to put the landing net holder on, but it seemed one-handed it was quite a bit too strong to get it off with one hand, so I cut it so it fit inside it. Better job. So I decided to cut it to size so it just fit and I use a few more extra screws so even Kevin can't pull it off and lose it, because I know what the guy's like, and it fits in absolutely super. As you see there, it don't move, even Kevin can't lose it. So using an old L bracket and put it in the vise and bending it round, I managed to make sure the tethering rope is out of the way and it's all nice and neat. So I went back to the shop, $2.99, I got this, and I managed to find an old bracket. That'll be all. I'll lift the front of the kayak up to carry it. Job's a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. We'll carry on with the video. I then decided I wanted to make sure that the oars were secure. So there was little Velcro straps that I found in my knick-knack box. I managed to use one of the other holes that I drilled from before. Just put a hole in it and managed to put these straps on. So on no occasion will the oar dropping in the water, losing the oar. I then drilled some holes in the boat to make some more rod holders. Brilliant idea for when you're landing fish, you need to put your rod down. Then it was time to do an anchor system. You can find out how to do this online. It's a really simple way of doing an anchor system. And you see there, I've moved the seat and I've done some straps at the back to put my stuff underneath, like my bag and stuff. And that's what I'm going to use for an anchor. So if you've enjoyed part 2 of the kayak build, obviously it's all ready now, so me and Kevin will be going out on it. Well, Kevin will. The guinea pig. So yeah, got it all finished and everything else. We were going to go out on it today, but it's been freezing outside. We had snow a few days ago, and everything's flooded as well, so we're struggling to get out at the moment. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check out Parker Bait's family run business. I will leave links in the description below. I'll also leave links in the description below to our Facebook group, New Beginners Fishing. If you want to come wet land together, you're more than welcome. Give us a shout, we'll come and meet you. Don't forget to check out all Facebook groups that we're in. I will also leave links in the description below to that. And if you're in the Barnes area, please go down to Fishing Republic and tell them I sent you. So tell them to see you. So till next one, I ain't got a brew, but I will be singing too. You check out one of the videos. Until next time, take care all and time lapse.